Geelong says so long 2021, mains and goals. Starting off with 2x2, I'm going to be using the Qi MS 2x2. Although this is a budget 2x2, I can use it fairly confidently, and it's definitely not better than the flagship, which if you see my Christmas unboxing, I'm waiting on a Tangen Plus, so it might be better, but for now, I'm just using this, and it is pretty good. My ultimate goal is to make finals, but if I don't make finals, then I'll definitely want maybe a 3.5 average and probably a 2.5 single. For 3x3, I'm going to be using the X-Men Tornado V2. I'm more consistent on this cube than the WR Maglev or the Dian Tangen. I'm probably just used to this because I've had this longer than the Maglev and the Tangen, but I will be using this. It is a pretty nice feeling cube, quite stable. The corner cutting, some people say it's bad, but like seriously, 45, and this is like more than enough, seriously. And I mean, I can control it a lot better than these two cubes. My goal is to get a 12 average and definitely a 10 single. If I can get a sub 10 single, that'll be really cool, but it's quite unlikely. For 4x4, I'm going to be using the Meilong M. This budget 4x4 is, I mean, it's probably not as good as the flagships, but it's quite nice to turn, and I can do well on it. The cutoff is like a minute 10, I think, so I'll definitely be able to beat that. And I think my goal is just to get a sub 1 average. I don't really care about single because I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat my 53. But if I can get a sub 1 average, then I will be happy. For 5x5, I'm using the Meilong M. Definitely also probably the best budget 5x5 out there. The cutoff is 230, I think, so I'll definitely be able to beat that. Just like 4x4, I think I just want the sub 2 average. Should be able to get it pretty easily, but as 5x5 is a very look ahead based event, you never know, you might mess it up in competition. So if I can get a sub 2 average, then I'll be alright. As for single, again, just like 4x4, I don't really care. For pyramids, I'll be using the X-Men bow, which I recently got. I am really bad at pyramids. I don't even think I'm sub 10. So, I mean, if I can get like a sub 10 average, then I'll be happy. But even that's probably not going to happen. I'm really not that good at Scube either. I'll be using the X-Men Wingy. This cube is a massive improvement over my Chi-Cheng, which I used at Altona, and I think everyone knows how that went. So I should be able to at least get a better average. So if I can get a sub 10 average, then I'll be happy. Wow, so much higher. Alright, for square one, I'll be using the Yushin Little Magic. I mean, for someone that's not the greatest at square one, this cube's alright. I'm pretty sure the cutoff is 40 seconds, so depending on how my first offs go, I should be able to beat that, but you never know what will happen. So I think my goal is just to make cutoff and don't completely mess up. I guess for average, maybe sub 35. If I'm really lucky, I could get sub 30, which could be quite nice. Next is one-handed, and I sort of have two mains. I can't really decide. Oh dear. Most likely, it's going to be the RS3M Maglev, but depending on how I'm feeling, it could be the Meilong M also. I like these cubes for one-handed because they're at a pretty good speed. I can control them pretty nicely, and the corner cutting here is quite effortless, so I don't need to use that much effort. And for a goal, I think to get a sub 25 average would be quite nice, and maybe a 23 single. If I can get sub 20 single, that would be nice. But that's going to be very scramble dependent, so it probably won't happen. And for 3x3 blindfolded, I'll be using the X-Men Tornado V2. And I'm using this because I can turn on it pretty consistently. And for blindfolded, that's all I want. As long as I don't like mess up, then that's alright. I haven't really been practicing this, but my goal is just to get a success. I kind of practice it for a time. I might practice it again after this competition, maybe for Melbourne Summer. But if I can get a success, then that would be amazing. Oh yeah, I have another goal for this competition. If you look at the competitor groups, which were recently released, then for 3x3 blindfolded, I could be judging Jack Kai. So if he does choose to sit next to me, then my goal is to not mess up. Bruh. Alright, thanks for watching. If you're coming to the competition, make sure to say hi. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.